SIXLEAF. SIXLEAF. Yeah, I say that a lot lately because Timber's Edge Knives has struck a dealership and is inventorying SIXLEAFs. Look at this thing, man. This is, I believe this is a SL-86. Let's see if we can see it. It's right here. It's a SL-86, and it's got the RWL-34, but it's not the PMC, it's VG10. And this has a flame ano over a mirror polished titanium. Look at that thing, man. Wow. It's gorgeous. It really is. Very unique. The polish. I mean, so this SL-86, there's several versions of this, and so I think the deal is this one's going to get taken apart, and the others will not. And so so if you're watching this or you searched for SL-85 and you wanted to see one disassembled, boop, here it is. Yep. And yeah, somebody made a comment the other day that they only came to see Disassembly, and the video said Disassembly, and there wasn't a Disassembly. Well, it's because it's kind of a trademark of the channel, like we disassemble knives, but we don't disassemble every single knife. So. I don't guarantee your satisfaction in the channel either. You know, satisfaction guaranteed. Nope, you can read that nowhere. So, you know, what I would say is really good probability that you'll come to this channel and be disappointed. How about that? Look at, man, they even polished the inside of that scale. I mean, they just got busy on it and polished it up. Standard ceramic bearings, hardened steel washers, keep them bearings off the titanium. Cool. It's got a little bit of excess oil in here, so we're going to wipe it off, and then we'll reassemble it. Beautiful. So the bearings have made a nice little racetrack in the Damascus, and it really did run nice and smooth. Yeah, just this stuff is so gorgeous, and it's typically absolute razor blade sharp. I say typically because, you know, if I was to say, yeah, it's razor blade sharp, then this one won't be. You know what I mean? So we'll wait and see. The hardware is a little dirty. I don't know if that's factory dirt or if that's residue from the Damascus, you know, the acid wash on the Damascus. Don't know. But we're going to find out. Yeah, it's got a little bit of debris going here. I mean, I am a big fan of flame anodizing, especially when they bead blast. Put a nice bead blast on the titanium, and it gets that chalky feel. This one's all polished up. So I wasn't quite sure how I'd feel about it, but it's unique enough that I'm not hating it so far. We'll see, because typically I'm not a big fan of polished scales, slick and slippery and polished up. There it is. Just took a little coaxing. Pretty sure these little collars are titanium too. Nope, they're steel. Little steel collars. See, minute I open my mouth, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are titanium. Nope, they're steel. I mean, it's inevitable. If I say that they're steel, they're titanium. There we go. Find one that fits. I do like the subtle badging on the pivot. Yep, I'm a fan. Have faith in your brand. It'll grow. People will recognize it. As long as you're building quality products, it may take a minute, but people will start, and you want your logo, your brand to become synonymous with a pocket knife. People see it and they go, oh, trust it. I mean, I'm familiar with SIXLEAF, so I recognize it, of course, right away, but maybe not everybody does, but I'm sure everybody does appreciate the subtlety of the logo on the pivot versus dressing up the whole knife with it. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? There we go. I don't think I've ever seen flame anno on a polished knife before. And, oh, there's a lot of tension on this lock. I mean, maybe I adjust that. I don't know. See where everything else falls. That's a T6. I don't think my pivot's tight. How about that? There it is. Yep. Boy, does that run good now. All right, well, let's talk about this action. Drop shut, centered blade, thumb flick, reverse flick, very easy back flipper. Very nice. I mean, I'm gonna give it an A-. It's not knocking my socks off, but it is really solid action. makes me, I mean, it's so smooth, it makes me think there's play in there, but there is none. Yeah, very nice. Ergonomics, yeah, these things, this SL-86 just fits in hand. It's got great knockdown, great contours, and of course with it polished like this, super comfortable. Nice reverse grip, cap it with the thumb, grab the pocket clip, very nice. And then this knife does give me a reverse Pakal style grip, and the very confident, powerful smash here with this blade. Yep, let's check pocket clip on this one. I'm afraid it's going to come up a little short because it's polished, the scale is polished, and there's just not going to be enough tension to really lock that in the pocket. Yeah, I mean, it's really smooth operator, man. But what a cool look. I mean, it's fancy dancy for sure. Yeah, I mean, that'll catch somebody's eye from 50 feet across the room, right? Let's check it in the front pocket. Standard jean size material. I mean, you can hang it on the pocket, but it's not going to retain it in the pocket. If you ran or, got in a tumble on the ground, this knife's going to come out. Yeah, say even on the thick stuff. It's just not a lot of tension there. There's a couple of things you can do. You can take this off, you can bend it, add more tension to this, and then I would take a very rough file and cross-hatch the contact patch of that clip right there. I'm not trying to remove material per se. I just want to rough that up so that when material slides in to that space, it's going over those grooves I created and creating tension. Yep. Which equals retention. MC squared hammer, I don't know, something like that. Safety on this knife is great. There's no contacting the blade through the scales. The tip is nicely recessed. So, I mean, the pocket clips, okay. I can handle a knife any way I want. As long as it's closed, I won't catch the sharp part. And the closed detent, it's a little soft on these. Yep, you can throw them out. But is that going to come out in the pocket? I mean, it's got enough holding it in there that, I think it'll hold it in there. And of course, the standard, the big feature is that polished titanium with that flame anode on it. Even on the pocket clip, just beautiful. And then, of course, add to it that Damascus steel. What a pretty piece, right? All of this, all these SL-86s came with this Damascus steel, and they were all absolute razor blades. So let's see if the trend continues. Yeah. Yeah, just whittle little curls off of there. All right, so this flame anode one, how much is it at Timber's Edge Knives? And we'll go ahead and get out of here. How much? Okay, so these are listing at like $119, and then if you're a subscriber, you'd get $11 off of that. So it's just a tick over $105, and that's to your door, no tax. Yep, so that's your total price delivered to your door. Yeah, like, I don't know, $108. Pretty cool. Really a neat piece. Polished flame anno. Come on, man. Awesome. All right, well, I appreciate you watching, and if you were looking for a disassembly on an SL-86, it's this one. It's not going to be the others. So, all right, appreciate y'all.